Okay. So yesterday I checked your issue, and some of you already closed this issue, some deliverable issue, and so on. You should not, guys. Everything, all the issue you create, if they are check-in or deliverable issue, never close it, please, because this issue are not for you; it's for me. So I need to check them, and after that I can close them. So never close this type of issue if it's check-in issue or deliverable issue, please. That's first. Second, yeah. So I will just check quickly your pull request. If I go to some of your pull requests here, Sajid, you're here, Sajid? Sajid.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so normally when you have a pull request, each time you have a pull request, you need to link your pull request with an issue. So first you need to have an issue. Before you build your project, you need to have an issue, and it will be deliverable issue. And then when you make a pull request, you need to link your issue to this pull request. So for example, let's choose this one. So Arsan's bio. So that's Arsan's bio. This is a deliverable issue, and you need to first, when you create your issue, then you need to link it. But how can I link the issue? Well, to link the issue here, you would click on this development, and here, as you can see, I have an issue for Arsan, which will be, as you can see, Arsan workflow student bio. He's making a pull request. So he's making a pull request for a student bio project, which is the first project. And then after that, I need to link the issue he created with the pull request. Like that. If I go to the pull request, as you can see, each time I go to any pull request, I should have an issue linked to it. As you can see, I have one. So all of these pull requests, I've linked the issue to it. And this issue, of course, it will be a deliverable issue, and the project, it will be student bio. Is the idea clear what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Yes?
so I have to go and then I have to link with.
No, you don't have to, because I did not find an issue for you. So if I click on this one, Sajid, where is your issue? I don't know. So I could not find an issue for you. Where is your issue?
No, I have just created a pull request. I do not connected
Yes,
it. Yeah,
But, but you can't. So the first
yes,
step. So the first step.
yeah.
The first step to do any project here. First, you need to create the issue. So you need first to create a deliverable issue, and then after that, you can work on your project, and then at last, at the end, you can create a pull request. So now you need to create your issue. You don't have an issue, so how can I link? Uh, uh, how can I link an issue to the pull request? I cannot, because I don't have an issue for you.
Okay,
So you need to create an issue. You need to create a deliverable issue for student bias, so I can link it to your pull request.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Susanna's same idea. Susanna, I cannot find any deliverable issue for you as well. So I have a GitHub profile. I have yeah. So I have this probably this check-in issue, but deliverable issue for student bio I don't have. So could you please create a deliverable issue? Yeah. So as you can see, every time, whenever you have a pull request, you need to have an issue linked to this pull request. Why? Because if I go, for example, to any of these pull requests, I have an issue linked to it. So if I click on the issue, it will just explain what do I have. And of course, you cannot have a pull request, man. This issue is not completed, for example, because as you can see here, you did not check any one of those. So it's for me, it's not completed. Because if it's completed, that means you need to check everything like that. Okay.
Okay.
Also, let me pick one of these issues here. Uh, let me just, I'll take Harley, for example. So as you can see, I have different, so in this checklist, I have a different stuff. So I have cloned the repo from Hacker Future. I have created a new branch. I have created a new file named, okay, that's fine, that's fine. But let's go to the issue here. The issue, that's fine, everything is good. Now here at the end here, if I click on it, it should take me to my pull request. So let's see if that's the case or not. So if I click on this one, it does not, the link is not correct here. So what you need to do here, you need to add the link to your pull request. How? Well, it's simple. Clicks. Where is Harley? So I'll take Harley an example because that's the pull request, right? So what you need to do here, you need to copy this link here, as you can see. Sorry. So you need to copy this URL here. I'm gonna copy it, and then after that, I can go to my issue. Where's Harley? Harley. I can go to my issue. So as you can see, that's the issue workflow student bio. So what I need to do, I need to click on edit. So here, a link to my PR issue. Now I need to delete this link, as you can see, because it's not correct. And after that, voila, I can update it. Now, if I go to, so that's the issue here. If I click on this one, it will take me directly to the pull request, as you can see. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you all need to update that first. Okay. And so Sajid, after you finish creating uh, your uh, your deliverable issue for your student bio, please link it. So link your pull request to the issue. All you have to do is very simple. All you have to do just you will open your pull request and then click on this one development here. Click and then try to find your issue. For example, here, and you just click on it, choose one of them. That's it.
So here I can choose my name, my profile name, or
No, you need to choose your
issue.
issue.
Okay.
But you don't have an issue now. You need to create it first.
Yes, we have already created, so we do not have a issue. For the betterment, yes, we can do more work on that.
Excuse me. Could you please repeat the part of the link for
Well, the
the
part of
issue?
okay. Before you are doing anything, any project, you need to have an issue. It will be a deliverable issue. Okay, so when you have a deliverable issue, you already created your issue, everything you created them. I'll take, for example, here. So deliverable issue, and I need to look for the project student bio. Let's say student bio, student bio. Here, for example, I will take Nita, for example. So that's the student bio here, as you can see. So that's the student bio here. That's the issue. But of course, when you need to click on all of those, also you need to make sure the link is correct, as I told you. After that, what you need to do, do you need to have any pull request? I don't know. I think not. Anyway, you open any pull request, that's fine. What you're going to do here, just click on development, you see? Click on development, and you can search for your issue. So you can search for your name, for example. If I say Sam, here, see, this will show me all my issue. And I will check which one is the issue related to my project, which is student bio. Of course, here is my student bio, as you can see. But so I need just to check it. Voila, should be fine. Just like that. Okay? Yes?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Good.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Yes.
I have some problem with my project. I was install the program in another lab, and then I take a copy for my project, and then try to open it, but it's not able to open it. So I make a new project, and I make all of the steps like you learning us, but I have some problem. I don't know.
Okay, let me finish explaining the theory, and after that I can check with you, okay?
Okay.
Uh, let me just go quickly here. So I will choose Victoria. Sajid did not finish. So as you can see, I have a pull request and it's linked to this issue. I can check what file is being changed here. So voila. And after that, if I am happy with it, I can just approve it, as you know. I can write a message, of course, for that. Now notice something. Because this issue is related to this pull request, when I merge the pull request, the issue, it will be closed automatically. I don't have to close it. It will be closed automatically, as you can see. Now, if I go to the issue here, see, one issue is closed with Victoria. Why? Because I merge the pull request. So when I merge the pull request, any issue is being linked to this pull request, it will be closed automatically because it's done. Is the idea clear? Yeah?
Yes, yes. But when I click on development, my name is not over there. So
And your name is not over there because you created an issue already?
no, I have created a pull request. Then I go again and created is issue or
Sajid, I mean, it's just if you don't have an issue, how you are expecting to find it? You don't have an issue. You need to first to create the issue, and when you create the issue, you can then search for your name and find the issue. If you don't have the issue, of course you will not find anything. Okay, it's not magically the issue will be created by itself, huh? Okay, let me just click here. Okay. Again, I've created now, as you can see, I've created a project board for project board that will for group 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not close it at all. You can use this project board for all your group project, all of them. So do not change anything here. So as you can see, yeah, that should be fine. So group 3 project board, group 1 and group 2, and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be fine. I just want to go to my project board, which is called deliverable. Okay, so all of those are ready for review. Mohammed, we never add a pull request to the project board. We never add a pull request for the project board. Never, ever. So this one is done here. And this here, it's a pull request. I'm going to uncheck it from here. Shouldn't be here. For pull request, we never add the milestone. Never. Never milestone, never project board for pull request. Okay?
I have problem actually to make this project.
What is the problem?
Problem is because last time when you checked my project, only there is a picture, but I edited my bio. It is not updated.
It's not updated because you did not push your code correct.
Maybe I check. I see the push is working, but I don't know why it's not updated.
Okay, let me just finish explaining, and after that, I will check with you.
Okay, thank you.
I will check with you and with Mohammed. Okay, fine. Please, when you finish your project here, this status is not here just for show. It's important. So before you start your project, your issue must be inside to do. When you start working on your project, you need to move it here to doing. When you are done, you need to move it to ready for review. I will not check your project if it's not in ready for review because I don't know if it's finished or not. Okay, so only when your project here is ready for review, then I'm gonna check your project. So I will go quickly here because I moved all the issue to ready for review. So let's click on here. Let's see here. Manloy, so I've already linked so as a pull request, I've already linked the issue here, which is, as you can see, workflow student bio, which is great. I'm gonna check how many files been changed. Manloy, I think you just added a little bit, not too much. So this may be an update. Let's try confirm it. And I'm gonna just merge pull request. That should be fine. And of course, it will automatically close the issue for me. Antoine as well. If I click on that, and here you have an image, that's fine. Review, approve, click. Okay.
Excuse me, I have a problem to open the variable. When I need to put my request. Can
The
I
pull
share you
request.
my screen?
Could you wait a bit? But just let me finish, and after that, I will go with all of you, please. Just let me finish because I still
Okay.
have a lot of stuff to teach you. Okay, that's fine. Approve here. Okay. Okay, for Artur here, I will just click on the file change. Here, approve. Voila. Still have 6 pull requests. Let's click on that. Sign. Okay, good. What is that? Why I cannot approve? You need to leave a comment indicating the request change. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Okay, Sajid, I'm gonna merge your pull request, and after that you can link your issue. The table is not correct, Sajid. Here you have some space here. That's not correct, but that's fine. Okay. Now I don't have any pull request anymore, as you can see. So what I can do, if I go to my main code here, and I click on student bio, as you can see, I have all this code. But if I go to my local machine, of course, I don't have the code. So what I can do to get the code on my local machine,
Git clone.
git pull. So I don't have everything in student by to have everything from GitHub from main, I can just say git pull. And when I say git pull, I will receive or I will get all these student bios. Okay. Strange, I should have more actually. Am I mistaken? I should have more actually. Yeah, so it does not allow me to do gate pull because I already have some changes actually. My mistake. Let me just remove these changes. So when you already have a local changes and you cannot just do gate pull, you need to make sure that you don't have any changes. Otherwise, you will have a problem because you have a local changes and also you are trying to get the changes from GitHub. So it's just a git pull. And now that should be fine. If I go to student bio here, see I have everything now and I have different images, which is okay. So I will go a little bit quickly. Ahsan, as you can see, we have a little bit few problems here. First, we need just one space here, I think. Yeah, here you cannot just make any spaces in Markdown. So you shouldn't have. For PY here, you can just make some space like that, and that should be okay, I think. Voila. Okay. Let's go to Antoine. Same idea, Antoine. No trailing. Yeah. So it's asking you to not use exclamation mark. Go away, go away. So if I remove this one, voila, I don't have any problem anymore. Well, so Catherine, no problem here. It's Simon, right? Simon, that's yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
All the time when you have a header, you need to have one space. You need to have one space. Here you need to have one space. You need to have one space, one space. Here, you cannot have multiple empty spaces. Voila. Actually, if at the end, if I just enter this way, that should be good. This one, this one, and here you have some spaces, as you can see. That should be enough. Same idea here. This is Daniel. So what you need to do here, actually, I can just use quick fix. Yeah, I think because you need to add some space here before and after. Yes, so same idea here. Voila. No trailing space because see, you have one space here. And that's the reason why it's giving me here. Also, you have one space here. So this guy is not so good with spaces. Markdown is very sensitive to spaces, so you need to be careful with that. No trailing space, same idea. See, you have one space, and that's the reason why it's giving me this error. It's not an error, actually, it's warning, but okay, that's good. You shouldn't have this one, you shouldn't have this one, you shouldn't have this one because it's a header. You shouldn't have this one, and here you need to surround this one. Sorry. So if I say quick fix, it will just surround it with angle bracket like that. Okay. You need to enter like that. And the same idea here, man, you need one space because that's header. Same idea, Muhammad. You need one space, one space. Voila. You cannot have, so as you can see, first header, second header, then you have fifth header. You cannot have this stuff like that. It doesn't make sense. So you can have the third header if you want to, or if you don't want, you can just remove all these header actually.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have some extension? Why it doesn't show me this way with these errors?
Yes, of course.
But
There is
because on mine it doesn't show any mistake. Like it's not a mistake, an error, like an
it's not
warning. Warning, yeah.
warning. So the extension just look for Markdown. If you search here, we have few extension actually. Markdown preview, GitHub styling. So if you install this one, and also Markdown length. So if you install this both extension, it will show you the same. Markdown length like that, and also Markdown preview, GitHub styling.
Yeah, now it shows me. Thank you.
Okay. If I click now on this one here, which is Muhammad Al-Abrash, same idea here. It will ask me to add angle bracket to the email. That should be fine. Nita, same idea. You need some space here. You need space here. Click. Yeah, you just need some space here. Remove this one, and that should be good. Here we have one extra space. And here we have some extra space. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Sajid. Yeah, about me, same idea. You cannot just have this stuff. And I see you just need two spaces here. Trailing space, expect 0, yeah, whatever. So you have some trailing space here to get rid of. And here you need to remove these too much spaces. Okay. I don't know why you are adding all these spaces here. Markdown is not something just to add space as I like. No, it's the spaces has meaning.
Actually, when we're writing at that time, we do not know about these extensions. We actually,
But it's not about extension. It's just when you write to Markdown, you
yeah,
need to be careful here because each thing has a meaning. You cannot just have some extra spaces like that.
okay.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to be honest. Here you shouldn't do that here. You can just, if you want to make a list here, you can just do this one. Doesn't make sense to make it a header here. Also, the header has a meaning. It's not just I can make everything a header. Shouldn't do that actually. Voila. Okay, and here it cannot, I mean, the table it will not be like that. It also has a meaning here. So I cannot just do that. It must be like that, I told you. Voila. If you have too much, you need to remove it this way.
Actually, we are just trying how to create that.
Yeah. Okay. And don't write your address in anything.
Okay.
Never write your address. You can just say Brussels, for example, as city, but more than that, never write your address. Okay. Yeah, it's fine a little bit now. Still have some warning, but that's okay. After we do all of that now, what I need to do here, I can just say get status, get add, get commit, update students bios.
If you are in main, it's okay, or you
Sorry?
need to make a branch?
Again.
You are in main.
I know I am in.
Okay.
But for me, I'm allowed because I know what I'm doing. But for you, you never do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
If I refresh now, if everything is correct, now if I go to Antoine and I click on Antoine bio here, see, it took me to his bio, as you can see. Same idea here. Now, if I go to Arsene here, click on bio, and it's take me to Arsene's bio, which is great. Arthur, same idea. Good. And if I go to Daniel, you have a problem, Daniel. Your markdown file here, I think you changed your username if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but the name in the I changed it.
Yes.
I made a pull request.
I need to change your name here later on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Emilia here. And no, Emilia bio. Yes. Okay, good. Hadjo, I need to remove his name. He's not here anymore. Harley. Also, Harley, I don't see anything, Harley. Do you name your file Harley-Dan exactly like that?
Yes.
Are you sure? Harley.Dan. It's not dash, it's dot here.
Ah, shit.
Oh, yeah. I need to rename it later on. But I told you it must be exactly like your GitHub username for a reason. Okay, that should be fine. Sajid. Okay, that should be fine. Mohammed Al-Abrash, that should be fine. Mohammed,
Yes, as I told you, I had a problem.
you did not create your, you
Yes,
did
sir.
not make a pull request yet. Muhammad Mustafa, yeah, that's okay. Manloy should be, yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff here. Okay, great. Susanna, click. Yeah, but I need to check why your image is not working. Okay. Victoria, okay, it's working. Lane, I need to update your name. Okay. And Siemens should be fine. Okay. So let me go back here. Where is Susanna? Susanna here. Dot slash. Why dot slash? Why not just dot slash? And why student bio? You already installed student bio. You can just type dot slash and that should be okay. Voila. We get rid of that. What else? That's fine. Let's go to admin and let's go to learner here. Daniel, what is your new username, Daniel?
It's Dan MKT
Yeah.
00.
It's lowercase, right?
Yeah.
Dan
MKT 00.
0. Okay, Emilia, how do I need to remove him? I don't have them anymore. Harley, Dan, Anita, Lynn here. Catherine. Okay, that should be fine. If I come to Harley Dan here, I need to rename the file. It should not be dot, it should be Dutch. Voila, and I think I did not forget anything if I'm not mistaken. Now what I need to do, I need to update everything. npm run update. Here I need to update people. Okay, let's update readme. Yeah. We'll have some changes now. Get status. Let me just check my changes. All of those are my changes, so good. Get commit. Push. Let's go back. If I refresh here, and now I should have Catherine. Okay, good. And Susanna, I should check your image. Your image. No, that's Victoria. Just Susanna. I still don't have the message. Why? Ah, that's strange. Click on
Sorry,
that.
for some reason, I have that message a lot in GitHub for other teams also.
Markdown logo dot slash. Do you have this image?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it now. No, but it does not show me this one. Ah. Um, what the hell is going on here? Okay, you should never do that actually. All the time, try to make the name of the image something realistic. Do not use uppercase or lowercase or strange naming. Let's try it again. Let's see. Um, Deleted. Hello. Yeah. Well, now it's okay. That should be fine. I need to check Harley as well. Bio. And now it should be good. Okay, that's fine. I think Nita, you did not make a pull request yet. You need to make a pull request. After that, it should be fine. That's what's related to the first project. For the second project also, I think I've checked all your projects, so I can already move your issue here. So let me click on this one. And for student bio, which is Muhammad, you did not make a pull request yet. That's okay. Group introduction. I will check the rest later. So for GitHub profile, I'm gonna check them later. If it's in ready for review, I'm gonna move it to done. I'm gonna check your project later, all of them. Now, let's now go and try to learn how to work in a project in a group, because that's very important here. Maybe before that, if you have any problem, you can share your screen with me so I can fix your problem before we move to the group project.
Yeah, can I ask about that HTML in MD file?
Yes. So normally in our setting, you can, in general, you can use some HTML tag inside Markdown, but in the setting we have in our repo, so inside, for example, we are using some linter, we are using some formatter, and inside we are not allowing to use any HTML tag. And if you use the HTML tag, it will show you an error. But you can just ignore it and add the code if it's necessary.
Yeah, so I can just remove the styling because in general it's displaying okay, but only the CSS styling is displaying, not displaying.
But I told you, you can, if you know what you are
Okay.
doing, you can ignore it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, you can see my.
No, because you did not share your screen.
Okay, just share.
Mohammed, could you please share your screen so I can see it?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So I updated this, but did not
Yeah, but
push.
could you expand your VS Code, please? Make your VS Code maximum. No, expand it. Voila. Okay. So open your terminal. In your terminal. Do get status, please. Get status. Enter. So as you can see, you have not add anything. You did not add anything to the staging. Everything in red. That means you did not add anything. So what is the name of the file you added and what are the name of the images?
This one.
Okay, so what you need to do is the last one. You see it's the last one? It's
Yes.
called student bio. Can you copy the name here?
Here? Yeah.
Yes, copy his name. Student bio, everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Just copy, yes. And now here, just say get add space, paste it here,
Yes, yes.
enter. You need to add also your images. You have two images, right? One actually.
One image. Yeah.
Okay, one. Where is the image? You need to find your image.
Yeah.
I know it's inside. I know here you need to find it inside the terminal.
Yes.
So let's go back to your terminal. Close that. Let's go back to your terminal, please. Expand your terminal so I can see. Just move it little bit up. Just close it. Close that. Close that. Close the preview. Yes. Okay, admin. No, that's not our job. You need to find any change in the folder image. You already have the image. You already pushed it. That's why we cannot see anything. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go down.
Yeah.
So as you can see, you did not add your changes. If you don't add your changes, it's not possible to see the changes here. Now you need to commit your change. Get commit. Commit. -m. Yes. And just write any message. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now do get push, please. You are not in main, right? You create your own branch.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just get push now.
How can I check?
Just get branch. No, get branch. Get branch. Enter. Yes, now you see your branch.
Yes.
You have two branches, main and your branch, and as you can see, you have asterisk and color. So you just can now say get push. Get push. Of course, get is telling you cannot push. Well, you can push. It looks like you already pushed something. Okay, let me check. Can you go to your home repo? Go to your class home repo. And as you can see, now what you need to do, you need to click on that, yes, compare and pull request. And you need to create a pull request now. First, the title is not good. You need to say add Almaguer bio, for example. Yes, Mohammed?
Oh, myself. Okay.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can. So you need to complete your pull request. That should be simple now. Yes, Muhammad, please share your screen. Yeah, what's the problem?
Okay, after I make a new project,
Yeah.
it's not working yet, and I make another one, and I put my image,
Mhm.
and I change the name for my image,
Mhm.
and I make a check for all formats. But
Mhm.
when I check NP run length MD, I don't know why.
You don't have it. Okay, let's try to check. Can you go to your terminal? Yeah.
Yeah,
You are in the terminal. Can you delete
yeah.
get status? Delete get status.
Delete what?
Just type get status. Get status. Okay, so can you do npmi, please? npmi. Enter. Mhm. Can you run now npm run lint ls? npm run lint ls. The command is lint md or lint ls or md, whatever you want. Colon
MD or okay.
lint
Length.
colon. You see line 11 is the command is there. md. It's not
Enter.
md. You
MD, sorry.
set line 11.
Yeah.
Enter. And it's working, as you can see. So the idea when you try to copy from place to place, most probably you did not copy the packages. So you need just to do npm install to install the package. If you don't have the package, you cannot run this script. Okay.
Okay, but why this is red?
Why it is?
Why it is red? This line.
It's just ignore the red. Now, as you can see, it's red because as you can see, you have some problem. You have heading problem, as you can see. So it's telling you student bio at line 21, you have heading increment header level should only increment by 1. Let's go to your MD file, please. Let's go to your MD file.
Go to which file?
Your
MD
file,
file?
MD file. Where is your MD file? Down, 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 down. Relax, relax. Yes, yes. Not in README. Your name
Okay.
is your name, your GitHub
Yeah,
user.
yeah, yeah. My name, yeah.
Click. So the reason why is telling you because I told you, you have header 1, you have header 2, then you have header 5. You are not allowed to do so.
Okay.
So you need to remove those. It doesn't make sense. The last, yes, this one. No, keep this one. It's fine. No, 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 this one.
Okay. Sorry.
Line 19 is fine. But line 23, it's not fine. Line 25 is not fine, and so on.
Okay, I will stop my screen.
Okay, but I've already fixed it for you. So what you can do here, you can just go to main branch. Can you just? I've already fixed everything for you. Mohammed,
Okay.
I already fixed it for you. Can you go to your terminal?
Okay.
Get checkout main. Get checkout main. Get checkout. Checkout with one word. Oh, out is not correct.
Sorry.
Check O out. Yes, it's not. No, it's not A. It's O. Get checkout main. Main
Main was
branch.
a checkout or
Just get checkout main. Enter. Your local changes. Can you just say get stash? Just get S stash STA SH. Enter. Now get checkout main again. Get checkout main. main, enter. Can you do get pull? Get pull, enter. And as you can see now, you have everything new. You have, so you don't have to do anything because I already did it for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Anyone want to share his screen? Anyone want to share his screen? No? Okay, guys, let's just take 10-minute break. I need to prepare just some tea. And after that, I will teach you how we can build a project in a group. Now, the way we build a project first, you have some steps. So before you do any project, you need to do some planning. And in the next module in agile development, we will learn really how to plan for the project. But just let's take 10-minute break, and after that I can start show you how can we do a group project. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Your break?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm in the class 2025, which is your class repo. If I go to repository, home, now what will be the group project here? So for the group project we have, if I go to the workflow, sorry, your mic. If I click on lesson plan, click. So you have a group project here, which is okay. So first I need to create a repo from this template. In order to create a repo from the template, I can just click on the template, and then I can use this template, create a new repository. It must be inside your class, so I need to choose the owner. I will not choose mine, I will choose your class. So I need to find your class first, which is this one. And then after that here, the name, it should be group -1, 2, 3, 4 for you. I will name it group 5 because I know group 5 does not exist, and intro. Voila. So that will be the name. After that, I will create the repo. I need to make it public, never private, all of them public. Click. Voila. So I've created a new repo on my class. As you can see, I named it group 5. Okay. After I created this repo, what I need to do, I need to go to setting. In setting here, I need to add collaborator. Collaborator, it will be your colleague in the group. So I will click on here, and it will not ask you for authentication unless you already have two-factor authentication. So don't worry about that. For you, you will not have it. 807. Okay. So what I can do, I can add some people here if I want to, if they are inside my group. For example, let's check who can I add to my group. Let me just check some names. I will just add one name. Let's see. So let's try to add Antoine, for example. So that's his GitHub username. And then what I can do here, I can just search for the name like that while I find him. And now here I will give him access right. So the leader of the project, who is the one who creates the repo, and then all other members should have right access. I will add Antoine. Now everything is okay. Of course, if I have more colleague in the group, I need to add all of them, and I need to give all of them the rule right. Okay, that's first. So first step, I need to, and of course, one of you will create the repo, which will be the project leader. After I added all my collaborator or my colleagues, I can now protect my main branch if I want to. So what do I mean by protecting my main branch? So someone by mistake maybe push some code to the main. What I can do here, I can prevent that. So if I click on rules, set rules like that, and I can create a new rules here, a new branch rules. I can just click on that, and here I can give any name to the rule set name. So for example, I can just say main rules. I can name it this way, and here it will ask me where is it? Where is the target here? So I can add the target here. The target here, it will be including the default branch. So the default branch, by default, it will be main, And what I want to do here, I want to protect this main branch. So I can scroll down here, and I can just require, as you can see, require a pull request before merging. That means no one will be able to push to the main branch. So I need to check this guy here. And here it will tell me how many people need to approve the pull request. Well, you can make them 1 or 2. 1, it should be fine. I will check this one here. That means every time I push a new code to the pull request, if it's open, I want to see the latest result here. So I'll check this one. And then all I have to do, I can just create, voila, click. And now I have some new rules for the main. Now, protecting the main branch, it's a very good idea. Like that, no one will be able to push the code directly to the main. If you don't want to protect your main branch, that's fine, but you need to be very careful with you're not pushing the code directly to main. Okay, now that's my repo. Now what I need to do, and all my colleagues need to do, all of them need to clone this repo. So all of us, we need to clone this repo. So I'm gonna click on that, and now I need to clone this repo. So how can I clone this repo? Well, I can just open my terminal here. And now I need to go to the place I want to clone this repo. For me, I want to go to desktop. I want to go to Hack Your Future, and I won't go inside test. So inside test, I want to, what do I have inside test? I have nothing. I want to clone this repo inside test. So I can just say get clone, and I can paste the URL like that. Voila. And now I have my new repo. How can I check? Just ls. And as you can see, I have group 5 intro. Now what I need to do, I need to open it in my VS Code. So I can just open it from the terminal, or I can just go here, file, open folder, and then I've pasted inside test, and voila, that's my group here, or that's my repo here. After I cloned my repo, and every member in the team need to clone this repo, the same repo. So what I can do here, I can simply say npm I. Why npm I? Because I have package.json, and I need to install the dependency here. Click, and I've installed all the dependency, which is good. After that, I need to create my own branch. Okay, I need to create my own branch. But before creating my branch, I need to sit with my teams, and we need to agree on some rules. So what are these rules? Click on that, click on that. We need to little bit planning for our project. What do I mean by that? Okay, I will sit with my teammate, and I will tell them, guys, to name our branch, we need to use this convention or this convention or this convention. What do I mean by that? Well, let me just type here. For example, to name my branch, some of you can use this way. For example, Sam, lowercase, all of it. Sam, and here I can just say info. I can use capital I, info, like that. That's what you call camel casing. But I can do something else here. I can just say Sam dash info, right? So I have many ways to name my branches. We all need to agree on one convention. So I should not see one branch name this way here, this convention, another branch using this way, another branch using another way, another branch using numbers. That shouldn't be the case. We all need to agree on one convention to name our branches. And for example, all of us, so the way I'm going to do it here, I'm going to name the branch using this convention here, which we call kebab case. So I will just say for get branch. And here I will name the name, my name, and then dash info, like that. And my other colleague, he will name the same. For example, Jack dash info, and all lowercase. So we all need to agree on one convention to name our branches. Is the idea clear?
Yes.
Yes, no? Great.
Yeah.
Fine. So after we agreed on some of this convention, how to name our branches, that's great. I'm not gonna create a branch. I'm not gonna do anything yet. What I need to do now, I need to go to my repo. So let's go to my repo here. Where's my repo? That's my repo, okay? So the first step here, I need to create a project board. Remember, I created a project board for you. So you don't really need to create a new project board. So if I click on here and I go to the, where is it? Project, You already have this one here. See, group 3, group 2, group 1, group 4. So I already have a project board for all of you. I'm not going to create a project. Actually, let me create a project for you so you know how to create it. So to create a project board, you will never do that because you already have, but I just want to show you how to create a project board. Click on this one. After that here, to create a project board here, I can use some future here. I need to click tab. No, that's not what I want to. Let's just create like that. To create a project board, actually, I need to click on this one and I need to use board, not table here. It should be board like that. So I can right click here and I can choose between different way, but the way we are using project board, it must be board like that. Normally we have 3 columns by default, which will be to-dos, in progress, done. So I can add more column if I want to. For example, if I want to add a new column and I can name it here, ready for review, and I can give it a color I want to. And here I can just type this item. This item is ready for review. So a small description. And now save, and as you can see, I have ready for review. So I'm gonna put it here. If I click on here and I can drag and drop it. So in the normal way here, we should have to do. That means I will put all my issue here. And when I start working on the project, I need to move it here in progress. And when it's done here, and I want my colleague, I make a pull request, I want my colleague to change my, to check my pull request, I can move it to ready for review. And then here, if everything is finished, we can move it to done. You can add more column, of course, but the way 4 should be fine. I mean, to do, in progress, ready for review, and done. Maybe you can add another column here, which will say need a revision in case someone, I mean, someone is not, you are not happy with his code. You can add this column, this item need a revision. Voila. So I can add this one here, and this one I should move it here. So what is that? So if one of the issue here, one of your colleague move his pull request to ready for review, you are not happy with it, you can ask him to do some changes, and then you can move it to need a revision. And when he come here and see is this in need a revision, that means he will know that he need to add some changes. Is the idea clear so far?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now for naming the project here, again, we just don't keep it this name here. So the name of the project I've already created for you. You don't have to do that, but normally we just name it group 5 project board. I will delete this project board. I don't need it, but just to show you. So group 5 project board. And here I need to make it not private. I need to make it public so everyone can see it. And now here I can save the changes. And now here, after I save the changes, if I go to the project, as you can see, I should have group 5. Where is group 5? Group 5 project board. So now, first step, I did create my project board, which is great. Let me go back to my repo. Click. And group 5 here. Now I need to ask myself this question. What I'm trying to do? What is my project about? What is my project about? What do I need to do? Yes. So what is my project about?
Click to BF front-end class 2025 and
No. Here group 5 intro. What's the objective of the project? What should I do? I should create a different introduction for each member of my team, right? Yes.
Right.
Right. So what I need to do here, I need to come before I do anything. I need to discuss with my teammate. Okay, how many MD file we will need? Let's say in my group, I'm two. It's just me and Antoine. So how many MD file I need?
You need one.
You
3
need
of
2.
them.
Yeah, you
3.
need
No, two.
5.
You and Anton.
1 for each group.
Just
3
relax.
together with README,
2.
I guess.
You're right. So first, I will need sam.md. So I need to add an MD file to some information about Sam, which is me. Second one here, also Antoine. I need to say Antoine.md. So I will need a second file here, for Antoine. After I add some and Antoine, also I will need in the main README here. So this README, the main one, I need to update it as well. I shouldn't keep this guy here. I should make it a little bit, add more code here, add more README to make it a little bit beautiful. I will show you an example when I'm done. So I need another branch here. So it will be for the main README, readme.md. So here, as you can see, I need to add 3 different files, right? 3 different information, 3 different files. So how many branch I need? How many branch I need?
3 branch.
So I need 3. So I need 3 branches. That's great. How many issue I need?
3.
3. So what I need to do here, before doing anything in my project, I need to go to my project here, and I need to create my issue. Remember, I created my project board first. That's okay. Now let's create the issue. I will come here. You need to make sure that the issue in your project in group 5 intro, in your case, it will be group 1 intro, group 3 intro. Do not create the issue in the home repo. That's the home repo. It's only for check-in and deliverable. Here you are inside your own repo. Okay, group 5 intro or whatever intro. I can create an issue here. So I'm gonna home here, create a new issue, and I will choose issue here. And what will be the title here? So let's say I want to add some info. So what should I add the title?
Name.
No,
Some
add
information.
some info. Voila. So it must be very descriptive. And after that, what I can do here, I can just click, for now, just click submit new issue. So as you can see here, that's my new issue, the first issue, add some info. I need to assign it to myself. I need to add a label to it. So what will be the label? What language I need to use? What
MD.
language I need to?
MD.
So it will be MD. So do I have any MD here? I don't have any MD, so I can create a new label. So here I can just say edit labels. Or if I go to the issue, I have labels here. Click. So I need to, as you can see, that's my label. I don't have some labels. So what I need to do here, I can just create a new label and I can name it MD. If I am using JavaScript, I need to add a label JavaScript. If I am using HTML, I need to add a label HTML. So now I can come here, that's the first issue, add some info, and for the label, I can just add MD. Voila. And do I need to add it to the project board? Do I need to add it to the project board or not?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, but which project board? Which one?
The group one.
Group 5 project board. So I need to add this one. Voila. And here, I need to move it to which column here? To do in progress, ready for review, need a revision.
In progress. In progress.
Not in progress, because I did not work on it yet.
To do, because it's
So it will be to do like that. Milestone, I will not add milestone. So that's the first issue I created. That's great. Now the second issue here, I can create the second issue. Click. And here it will be add Antoine's info, right? So add Antoine. Antoine, it's just like that, Antoine, right? Add Antoine info. And here it will be the same idea. I can just come here, submit a new issue. And here I will need to assign it to Antoine. Because, I mean, he should be responsible for this ticket because it's his information. And it will be MD file. Should I add it to the project board or not?
Yes.
Yes, which project board? Group 5 project. Voila. And I need to move it to do. Voila. That's the second issue. I need another issue, right? Which will be add readme.md. And here I can just say, there is already an MD file, so I can name it update readme.md. Of course, readme.md. Why? Because if I go to, let me just submit it, I'll show you. So if I go to my project here, so as you can see, I already have readme.md. Voila, I already have it, but I need to update. So I have this code. I don't need this code. I need to update it. So that's the reason why I name my issue update readme.md. But readme the label, it will be MD as well because I'm using MD, but I will assign it to who? I will assign it to who?
Both of you.
Yes, both of us. So it will be for all members in the group. Me and Antoine, both of us. We need to, both of us, work on that. And now, as you can see here, that's great. So I know what is my project. I know how many issues I have. So assigned to me is the first issue, to Antoine's is one. So now Antoine know what he should do. Also, I know what I have to do. So what we can do, after I created my issue, after I assigned my issue, after I add it to the project board. So if I go here and now I go have a look at my project board, notice that's my project board. So as you can see, that's not what I want to. It must be board. So as you can see, that's one issue, that's two issue. What is my third issue? I cannot see it. So what we can do here, we can just click on here, repository, and it's group 5. And if I go to README issue here, as you can see, I did not add it to the project board. So I need to add it to the project board. Click to do. And now here, if I go again to my project board, I will find that I have all my 3 issues. Let's try to make it board. So it must be board. And after that, I'm going to save it. No. So now, after I created all this issue, now I will start be working. And Antoine, he will work by himself. We will not work together because he has his issue and I have my issue. So what I'm going to do to tell everyone in my group, even if they're not with me, that I am currently working on the project, I will move my issue to in progress. Now everyone knows now, and now I'm currently working on this project. So now I can go here, voila, and after I do npm install, now what I need to do here, now I need to create my own branch. And remember, we all agree about naming our branch. So I can just say now, get branch. And I can, my name, for example, sound like that, dash info. Remember, we should really never name a branch by my name, never. But this is a special case. Why? Because this branch is including information about me. That's the reason why I name it SAM info. If the branch I am creating to create a title, I should name it title. If it's, for example, to develop a new feature, let's say to add functionality to the button, I can just say add functionality to a button. But in this case, it's special case because I am adding information about myself. That's the reason why I name it SAM info. So the name of your branch should be descriptive. Now here, if I say SAM info, everyone knows that this branch, it's related to SAM info. Okay, now I created my branch. Now I need to check out my branch. So I can just say get check out. And here's the name of my branch, which is SAM. Voila. Now I am sure now I am inside my own branch. I need to be 100% sure with that. After that, what I can do now, I can go to members here, see? And now here I need to create a new file. And this file here, you can name it whatever you want. It doesn't have to be like your GitHub username. So I will just name it sam.md, just like that. Click. And here I can add some information about myself, just like before. Hello. Something like that. And you can add some nice emojis if you want to. Click. Something like that. So you already know how to do that. So you will add some information. After you added all your information, you are happy with it. What you need to do, you need to go to package.json and you still have this script, as you can see. So I need to run this script. So I can say npm run format. Click. That's nice. Format check. Again, the name, I'm bringing that's the name here. I'm just, it must be exactly the same name. I'm not creating from this name just like that. No, they are the name of the script here. So I can just say format check and missing script. So format check. Yeah, because I've edited this one. I should not edit this anyway. So what I can do, I can go here. That should be fine. Okay, so let's run the name of command again. So format check. And everything is fine. And now here I need to run the third command, which will be spell check. So I can just say spell check. Now, when I run the spell check here, see, I don't have any stuff here. Sometimes the spell check cannot recognize some word. For example, if I go here and enter something like that, and let's try to run the spell check again. So as you can see here, it's telling me unknown word. So it's telling me I cannot recognize this word. Now, if you are sure this word is correct, what you can do here, you can copy the word or copy this one here, copy it, and then you can go to cspell.json. And here, as you can see, you can just add a comma, double quote, not single quote, double quote, and then add the word here. If you add it this way, now it will, cspell is gonna ignore it here. See, it will ignore it. So I don't have any any problem anymore. If I run the command again, see, it does not show me the word. Why? Because I added to this .c spell here, as you can see. Of course, I don't want to add it. I just wanted to show you. So what I can do here, I'm going to just revert the change on C spell. But in your case, if you have unknown word and you are sure that the word here, you should add it here into C spell.json. So you need to add a comma and double quote. This is not, this is what we called an array. This is JSON. So here it will not accept single quote. So you need to add comma and then double quote. And you should not have a comma at the end. If you have any extra comma, it will give you an error here. It will not work. So be careful with that. Do not add extra comma at the end. Is the idea clear so far?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
So let me delete this one. Let's say that's my information. I'm happy with everything. And of course, in your case, you need to run all the scripts. Still have two scripts. I didn't run them. So npm run. I have length ls and length md. So let's run length md. I don't have any problem. Length ls. Voila. Everything is good. After I am sure that everything is good, I am happy with everything. So now what I need to do, I need to add my changes. So I can just say git status. So I have only one change, as you can see. Remember, only add your changes. Only your changes. Sometime when you are using Windows here, you will have a lot of changes when you do npm install. Do not add these changes. Only add your changes. So now I can just say git add and the name of my file, which will be member/sam/.md. Click. If I say get status again, now they are in green. Make sure it's in green. That means it's been added to the staging area. After that, I need to commit my change. So I can just say git commit. And here's a message. It will be add sam info. Voila. After that, when I'm sure everything, so it's telling me you make the change, everything is good. Now I need to push my code. So to push my code, I can just say git push. Of course, it will tell me you don't have this branch on GitHub. So copy this command. I can just copy the command and voila. And now I am pushing my code here, as you can see. Now, if I go to my repo here, which will be in the class, click on that, and it's group 5. Because I make some changes here, so I make some push, voila. So as you can see, I have compare and pull request. Now I need to make a pull request. So click on that. And for the pull request here, I don't need to add anything. So as you can see, I have already checklist for me. But what I can do here, I need to add a reviewer. So a reviewer here, it will be one of my colleagues. In my case, I have Antoine. I need to assign it to myself. And the label, it will be just MD. Voila. We never add a pull request. We never add a pull request to the project board. We never add a milestone. Never, never, never. After that, I can create my pull request. Now, after I created my pull request, now I need to link my issue. And that's very important. Each pull request needs to be linked to at least one issue. So here, I already created my issue. So I can click on this one. Which issue I should check? This one or this one or this one?
Add SAM info.
Yeah, so that's the issue here, and I will link it this way. Voila, and of course, I need to check all of those. And then after that, Antoine, so click, 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 click. So you need to click everything. I did all of that for the markdown. I did all these steps. Voila. Now, how could Antoine know that my pull request is ready or my issue, my ticket is ready? What should I do to tell Antoine that everything is okay? What should I do?
On the project, you move to ready
Or
to.
Yes, so I can go to
in
my
the
project board now. Yes, group 5, and now here I can just tell Antoine ready for review. Well, and I will keep it. Now Antoine will come to my issue here, say ready for review, and he will know that it's ready. And after that, if he merge it, it's okay, everything is okay. He will move it to done. If he merges the pull request, this issue automatically it will be closed. Why it will be closed? Because I've already linked it to, as I link the pull request to this issue. That means if the pull request merged, this issue automatically will be closed. And that's how we really work. So every step is very important here. Moving the issue is very important. Before just creating any branches, we need to agree how can we name our branches, how many branches do we need, how many files do we need, and so on and so on and so on. Is the idea clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Any question? question?
Not for the moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this one because we don't have a group 5. I just created for you. So you already have project board. You can use the same project board for all projects. It's fine. Okay, let me go to the repo. And there was something else I needed to explain. Yeah, I will show you an example. Let me delete this repo as well. I don't need it actually. Click. Click. Voila. Fine. So let me show you one of the project for the last class so you know what is expected from you. So let me click on this one, go here, and I will check this one, for example. And that's class 2024, for example. I will check this one here, group 1 intro. So what is expected from you, as you can see, this is the repos be here. If I click on this one, of course, they created a lot of branches. You shouldn't really create a lot of branches. You should create only 4 branches. But if you have some mistakes or something like that, and you merge pull request, you cannot, your branch is dead. You need to create a new branch. But if I go here, so as you can see, what I'm expecting from you in the main README, you should have, for example, hello, we are group 1, and some information about yourself, maybe your pictures, and link here. If I click on this one here, it will take me to his or to her MD file. And of course, the MD file, you need to create them inside members here. So inside members, as you can see, I have 4 README, Daria.md, Rachel, Rahma, and so on and so on. And after I finish all of that, I need to create or update the main README in something nice here. So I can write very nice README, and I say them, hello, we are group 1. We are consist of the following member, for example, and you can show an image if you want to, or name or stuff like that. I'll show you another example. Let's show group 2. It's mostly the same idea. As you can see, they're using just a little bit different technique here. Hi, we are group 2. And then the names, and also link here. If I click on any name here, it should take me to his MD file inside members here. Voila. Is the idea clear? What
Sorry,
I'm trying?
can I ask you something?
Yes.
Why do we have here 2 README files in the root folder and in member?
I will tell you why. Because let me show you something. If I created a new file, let me create a new file here. I will name it test. Have you noticed something? So I've created a new folder. Sorry, I've created a new folder called test, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you noticed something? Let me create a file for you, and let me create a folder. So I created a folder. I don't see anything. Let me create a file, and I will name it, for example, test.md. Did you see the difference now or not?
Yeah.
What was the difference?
The first one is a file with .md, and the other one is a folder.
No. When I created the folder, Git does not show me any changes. So the reason why I have MD file, so let me delete it. The reason why I have README here, because
yes, to track this folder. Yeah, okay.
yes, because Git does not track empty folders. Because it cannot track empty folder, I just created any file inside it, so it will be able to track it. Because Git does not track folder, it track a file. So I can if I don't have README inside it, Git will not be able to see this folder, and I cannot push it to GitHub. You get my point?
Yeah.
Okay, let me create again a folder here. I will name it test. And if I create test, notice no change happened. Git cannot track empty folder. That's the reason why normally I just created README inside them, because if I have a file inside them, now Git, see, it can track this file or in this folder, and I can push it. Okay?
Yeah.
Good question. That simply is a project. So try to make it as nice as possible. Of course, I can check how many branches do you have. So I can check what you have done 100%. I can check, as you can see here, I have few branches here. I shouldn't have all these branches. So it should have 4 branches if you're 4 member in the team, and 1 branch for README. Main README, that's 5. You can add after that more branches. So do not make a merge directly. Keep it open a little bit until everyone is okay with his pull request, then you can merge it. Try to make it as nice as possible. I mean, that's okay, but you can make it better. Try to make it very nice. Maybe you can add all of your image or your name, and when I click on this one, it should take me to your to your MD file inside members. Is the idea clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what's expected from you? You know now
Yes.
what is expected from you. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Remember something important. Planning the project is much more time consuming and more difficult comparing to coding. So the most difficult part in building a software is not just coding. Coding actually is the easiest part. The most difficult part is the planning. Because when you do plan, you don't have anything. So you need to sit with your teammate and agree, okay, how many, what do we need to do? Okay, we need to we need to create an MD file for each member, and then create, also update the main README. Okay, how many branches do we need? Well, we need 5 branches. Okay, what's the convention we're gonna use to name our branches? Well, okay, we can use kebab case. And you may tell me, what is kebab case? Kebab case, for example, if I say Sam, in programming, we have different naming conventions. So if I type Sam dash info, that's what we call kebab case. Kebab case because it's just like kebab. I will show you now all the casing. If I say Sam underscore, this one, underscore info, that's what we call snake case. Snake case, we use it mostly for Python. I'll show you an example now in my VS Code. So let me go here actually. And let me create a JavaScript file so I can just type a little bit. Let's just name it app.js. So in programming, to name stuff, actually naming stuff, before I say that, naming stuff is really difficult in programming. Don't think it's something easy. No, naming stuff is, you will understand what I'm talking about when we learn JavaScript. Naming stuff is not always easy. Sometimes it's actually very difficult. Now, to name stuff in programming, we have many different conventions. So the first convention is what we call kebab case. So what is kebab case here? So kebab case here, simply if I say Sam dash or minus info, something like that. So if I have multiple words and I connect this word with dashes or minus here, that's what we call kebab case. Why do we name it kebab case? Well, let's just go here and type kebab case. If I click on kebab case and I go to images, yeah, but I need to, voila. You see this one? This is, you know kebab, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So as you can see, this guy is up a little bit, this is down, this is up a little bit, this is down, this is up a little bit, this is down. But if we have a real kebab, it will be more clear actually. And do I have kebab case versus snake case? Maybe I find something a little bit better. No. Kebab case example here, let's just say. I don't really want the example. I just want to show you. Well, I cannot find a real kebab, but anyway. So the reason why it's called kebab case, because as you can see, there is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like that, up, down. And it's the same idea of this one here. So here, up, down, like that. That's the reason why we name it kebab case. Kebab case, simply we connect two or three or 4 or 100. It really depends. 1, 2, 3. So I can connect all these one by dashes or minus here. That's what we call kebab case. Kebab case is very popular to name files. So we use kebab case a lot to name files and folders. It's quite popular for that. Then we have something called snake case. Snake case, we use it for Python. So it's very, we use it for Python and sometimes C. It's really depend, but it's very popular one, especially for Python. So I can just say Sam underscore info, as you can see. So there is different here. Here I'm using minus, here I'm using underscores. That's what you call snake case. Why do we name it snake case? Again, because it's like a snake. Snake case. If I find a nice image after that, I can share it with you. Snake case Python.
You wrote a snake case, not snake.
You are right. That's the reason why snake case. But still, I don't have any image for snake case. Do I have a good image for that? No. Yes. Naming convention, naming convention in programming. I used to have a nice image actually, but programming naming convention. I hope I have some nice image here. No, no image. No, if I found a nice image, I'll share it with you. But we call it snake case because, as you can see, it's like a snake down here, down here. So that's kebab case. That's a snake case. Mostly we use it here for Python, and sometimes we see. Then after that, we have camel casing. Camel casing, we use it a lot in JavaScript. So what is camel casing? The first word will start with lowercase, and any other word will start with uppercase. As you can see, Sam, info, and blah, blah, blah. We use it for JavaScript. We use it for sometimes C#. So you can even use it for C and C++. It's really just naming convention. So that's the difference between these one. Also, we have Pascal case. Pascal case, everything it will be uppercase. So as you can see, every word it will start with uppercase. Sam, info, blah, blah. We use it to name our classes in JavaScript, in Java, in C#, in all programming language. So Pascal case, everything starts with uppercase. Camel casing, no. The first one starts with lowercase and every other starts with uppercase. Snake case, we just connect the different word here with underscore. And the kebab case, we use minus or dashes to connect the word. That's a different naming convention. Is the idea clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now I will give you some time to work on your group project. I will share some image. If I find nice image for naming convention, I'll share it with you. Yeah, try to make your MD file as nice and as possible. And also in the main README here, after you finish everything, you come here, you delete everything. And of course, here after you delete everything, you need to add your group here. So you say, for example, group 3 or 5 or whatever, intro or introduction. And then here you can write some nice, we are group 3, we are following the we are consist of the following numbers, and then you can add your picture, and then you need to have a link. When you click on it, it should take you to the MD file. So yeah, question before I give you some time to work on your project.
Normally, if we have issues, one person does the issues, make them, or we do them separated. Like if I have my issue, I do
That's a
my
good question.
issue.
That's a good question. So normally, before you start the project, you should have a meeting, like a group meeting, and in the group meeting here, the group leader, okay, because each group will have a leader, and this leader will change each week. So first week it will be this guy, next week it will be another one. So normally, when you agree, all of you, one of you share his screen, and he can create the issue. So in reality, it's not one guy is doing it. So it will be all of you discussing and one of you creating the issue, creating the project board, doing this stuff. Did I answer your question, Daniel? So it's all of you discussing, and one of you can create the issue. Of course, you're not created by yourself. So other will tell you, okay, we can create the issue now. You can add this title. You can add this information. You can add these tags like that. So all of you are doing it, but one of you are typing or creating the issue.
Yeah,
so
that was my question. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question?
Yes, already group member already decided.
Yes, of course. So
I didn't know actually who where I am.
You can check Slack, my friend. So if you go to Slack, and you can Click on group 1, and as you can see, group 1, we have Elian, Antoine, Arsan, and Susanna. Group 2, we have Catherine, Daniel, Harley, and we have Sajid. Group 3, we have Emilia, Mohammed, Simon, and Victoria. You are group 4, I think, Mohammed. Group 4, we have Artur,
Yes.
Manloy, Mohammed, and Nita.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And I have another question. It's technical. So,
Please.
if somehow my hard disk is crashed or laptop I have to change, so I have to create a new branch or I have to copy the repository.
Again, what is the question? I did not get it.
Yeah. If my computer laptop is crashed or hard disk is crashed, okay, so I have to make a new folder or new branch, everything. I have to start new everything or just I have to pull.
No, you don't have to pull because this repo is a new repo. The
Yeah.
repo you create is totally new. That means you need to clone the repo. So if I go to my repo, which I created, let's go here, click. Each project is separated. I delete mine. Anyway, let's say it's group 3, this one. Now here, this repo is totally new. That means each member of the team need to clone this repo. And when you clone it, you need to create a new branch.
Okay.
All the time, you need to understand repo are separated. They have no relation between them. You cannot say, okay, in my previous project, I create a branch, so I don't have to create it. No. Repos are separated, projects are separated, they are not related all the time. When you have a group or you have an individual, when you create a repo, you need to clone it. Okay.
So if somehow I already cloned, so somehow if I change my laptop, so it is in my another local computer. So I have to
Yes.
make it a clone again, or
if you change your laptop, you don't have it anymore. Yes, you need to clone it again.
Okay. That's my question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If you have it, you don't need to. But if you don't have it, yes, I mean, you need to clone it again, of course.
Okay. And I need to make the new branch, or it is already cloned, so branch is already there.
No, branch will never be there. When you clone the repo, a new repo, you only have one branch main. So each time you need to create a branch, but you cannot just create the branch like that. You need to gather with your teammate and agree, okay, guys, let's name our branch this name, and so on. You got my point?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other question?
I have a question. Yesterday we already create our repository, clone it, and start to work on it. Today we should delete it. And
No, you should. No. Why you will delete it?
No. Even every person we have already old branches without discussing of name of it and without the protection.
Okay. I think, in my opinion, I think it will be much better for you. So if you create the new repo, so if you delete this one and create a new one, protect your master branch and make an agreement how to name your branches like that. I think it will be much better for you because, guys, programming is not just about writing code; it's more about organization. So you need to really to be precise when you're writing. When you're writing or creating a branches here. So as you can see here, now I have Arsan, and then I have Susanna's info. There is no, and then I have main. So you should agree on the naming your branches here. So it's up to you. I will not ask you to do it, but if you want to do it, you can. Yes, Antoine?
Yes.
Sam, I have a question. To name the branch should be the same name for each branch, or depends the person who is making it?
But I told you again, you need to agree on how to name the branches. So for example, we're gonna use camel casing or we're gonna use snake casing. You need first to agree how to name your branch. So you need to know which case we are using. So after you agree on this one, what you can do here, you can name the branch, your own branch as you like, but you need to be committed to the same case here. So for example, if all of you agree to use this convention, you can now name your branch Susanna-info, for example. But I don't want to see many different cases to name your different branches. For example, if I come to Susanna's branch, I see that Susanna is using kebab case, and if I go to Antoine, for example, he's using Pascal case. That means that what it will tell me that you did not discuss, you did not plan before doing the project.
Like, for example, Sun info 1, 2, 3, and then mine, Susanna info 1, 2, 3, with the
Yeah,
same.
but you don't have to name it exactly like I'm doing.
Yeah, but
But
choosing the kebab, choosing each, we need to use the same. Like everybody need to use the kebab, or we need to agree
no,
in everybody need to use the snack. No.
the name, no, you don't have to use the same name, but you need to use the same case.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so I can
That's
just
what
say,
I
for
mean.
example, Susanna. That's one of the name of the branch, Susanna Info. And then after that, maybe Arsan, he want to create his own branch. He can say Arsan all info. It's fine with me. It's okay to name it differently like that. But the most important thing, the case must be the same. So here we are using kebab case. All of you are using the same case. So the naming, it's fine, but you need to use the same case. Okay? Any other question?
Are you going to split us inside the Zoom so the group can discuss before we start our project?
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank
But
you.
I'm waiting for you. If you finish your questions, then I can split you into different groups.
All right.
Let me stop recording.